Hello everybody. So today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about limit. So now I will show you how to answer. We have the formula in here. That is about cosecant of A equals to 1 over sine A. So we need to transform this one into this one. Next, we have sine A minus B equal to sine A cosine B minus cosine A sine B. So we can apply this formula for this one. We have sine S cosine B over 2 minus cosine S sine B over 2. We know that cosine of B over 2, that is about 0. This one we have number 1. So if we simplify it, we have 1 over negative cosine S. Next, we have the we have the third formula in here. That is about tan S equals to sine S over cosine S. So we need to transform this one into this one. So we have sine S. We can do about factorization. Next, cosine S I will put on the left, and later that negative sine I will put in number 1. Next, about cosine S, we can do about common denominator. So we have cosine S squared over cosine S. So I will put negative number 1 go to the left. Next, I will put the negative in here and here. So we need to change the sign of this one, and we have 1 minus cosine S squared. So we have the next formula, sine S squared plus cosine S squared equals to number 1. So I will put cosine S squared go to the right. So we need to transform this one into this one. So we have sine S squared. Now we need to simplify sine S on numerator and denominator. Next, about number 1, I will put about cosine S over cosine S to do about common denominator. So we combine number 1 and cosine S in here. Next, we need to simplify cosine S and cosine S. Next, we have two formulas in here. That is about sine 2a equals to 2 sine a cosine a, and cosine 2a equals to 2 cosine a square minus 1. So about x, we have number 2 multiplied by x over 2. This one, we have so after we transform this way, because number 2 multiplied by x over 2, we have x. This one, we have 2 sine of s over 2 cosine of s over 2. This one, that is about this one. So we have 2 cosine of s over 2 square minus number 1. 1 minus 1, we cancel. Now we have 2 cosine s over 2, we simplify. So if we put b cone here and here, we see that this one you got about 0, this one we have number 1. So in this situation, we can use about the limit on the left and the limit on the right. So on the right, so if we put b on the right, this one you got about negative, and we have number 0 in here. This one is still about number 1, but we have the negative sign. Negative divided by negative in here. So we have positive 1 divided number 0. On the right, you will have about positive infinity. So on the left, that's the opposite. And you got about negative infinity. And here is the final answer we need to find in here. This is the end. Thank you for watching.